Hi everyone, Melancholy Chill here again. Today I'm going to talk about my finances. Um, so I want to go over them. I want to show you my bank account. I want to go and show you what I'm invested in. I'm not going to really hide anything. I mean, of course, my personal information I'll try to hide, but I will be showing how much and what I own. And hopefully you can get some value out of this video by knowing a bit about me and what I'm invested in and why. So first of all, I'm 100% invested in cryptocurrency. And the reason for that is because the traditional system of money is, in my opinion, more risky than cryptocurrency. So what I believe is that in the future, cryptocurrency will be ubiquitous, and we'll probably still have some fiat currency, but I believe it won't be used universally, right? It'll be more obscure, and that's because fiat currency tends to be unreliable, as in it's based on debt issued by your government. So regardless of anything else happening, it just is a way for the government to have leverage, and I don't know why anyone would want to use money that can be used against you without your will. It's kind of like taxes that you don't consent to, right? Where the government can print money and there's no one to necessarily hold them accountable for that. And so cryptocurrency is a lot more neutral. It's a lot more fair. It's kind of just, it makes a lot of sense to me why everybody would use cryptocurrency, and it's native to the internet, right? It's a digital currency, which means it's infinitely easier to use most of the time. Not always, but most of the time. So I'm 100% invested because regardless if it goes up or down, if I lose all my money tomorrow, I'm still extremely young. I'm only 20, so if I lose all my money, I've only been working for a year. So if I lost all that money, it wouldn't be a big deal, right? At this age, my risk tolerance is very high, so losing money at this age is not a problem. Like, I could start over from scratch, and of course, I'd be upset, but like, it wouldn't be a big deal at all. If I was older, or if you're well into your 50s and working in retirement, like when working becomes hard, or your living expenses are already high, and so you're kind of stuck, like you don't have a lot of mobility to pick and choose what work you want to do, I would not put all your money into cryptocurrency, maybe some of your money into cryptocurrency. But because of my current situation where I live with my parents and I only have to pay like 1 or 2 bills a month, it's really not a big deal if I want to leverage myself into cryptocurrency. Leverage just meaning not holding any fiat currency, right? I'm 100% into cryptocurrency. So, and on top of that, I have credit card debt, which I am not planning to pay off anytime soon. And that's because the interest I'm earning on cryptocurrency is well above what I have to pay off in credit card bills. So if I could, I'd probably take out more leverage, but that would be pretty stupid. I'm already super heavily invested, so that's not my interest. But let's go ahead and take a look at what my finances look like. Oops, gotta open this. Okay, there we go. I opened it. This is my bank account, so I was not kidding. I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say is just my personal experience, and you should take it as a grain of salt, right? Just learn from me and make your own decisions, please. So in my checking, I have $5. I do not keep money in my checking account unless I have to, like if I have to pay a large bill or something like that. If I pay anything at all, I just use my Crypto.com debit card, which is a prepaid debit card. It doesn't work for everything, but for most things, this works just fine. And then you can see I have $1,000 of credit card debt, and that I'm paying off the minimum each month. The less I have to pay, or the longer I can extend that period, the better. So because cryptocurrency appreciates in value, and because you can earn interest on your cryptocurrency, it pays for itself. And that's why I do not pay that off. So going over here to Pornhub, I've been making videos since 2018. With each bit of, like, when I first started on Pornhub, I just had my shitty phone and nothing else, and so I just recorded videos with that, and then maybe I earned like $50 or $100, and then I would buy a new camera, some lights. It was really, really difficult because of my living situation, and this is why I'm not really making videos anymore, because there's a pandemic, and then also it's really hard to get out of the house, and actually taking the time to make videos is really difficult. And as you can see, in total I've only earned $8,000, which doesn't even compare well to my minimum wage job, which I earned more than double this in half the time. So Pornhub has not paid me well, and for reference, I have over 10 million views. So it's only like 70 cents per 1,000 viewers, which is abysmal. So Pornhub is really pretty disappointing, to be honest, but it was a good starting point. I've reinvested all of that back into better recording equipment. So that's how I'm able to record this video, is using that equipment. That's a bit of a background about me. In addition to making Pornhub videos, I also worked a minimum wage job at Sprouts, where I was a deli. I worked behind a counter cutting meat and cheese. I worked there for 1 year. Minimum wage here in California is $12 an hour, which is fantastic. So I'm very fortunate to have a high minimum wage, and then only like $400 a month in bills. So between so it works out to be, I can invest, I've made like $2,000 a month. So I could invest like 1,500 of that, assuming I'm not paying for food or other things. So I basically never eat out. I never, it's really hurt my social life not being able to actually go and spend money on things and do stuff, because I'm so frugal. It's kind of hurt me in some ways. And so more recently, moving on, not gonna talk about my personal life. So I've more recently started working on Fancentro, and I've barely made any content for this platform at all. I've already earned like a quarter of what I made at Pornhub. Just ridiculous. Like, if I'd been making videos on Fancentro the whole time, I probably wouldn't have as big of a following, but I would have made way more money for sure. So I do regret not putting more videos and effort into Fancentro, but thank you so much for everybody that's followed me and supported me on there. Okay, moving on. This is my actual portfolio. So of every cryptocurrency I own, I'm not gonna go through them all. It would take me forever. But just quickly, by far, my biggest holding is Crow. So this is the cryptocurrency that powers the crypto.com app. And so for the uninitiated, when you buy these prepaid debit cards on crypto.com using Crow, they give you interest, right? So when you stake to get the card, they give you a really good deal. And then also in the app, I can go to it real quick. In the app, they have a whole bunch of different programs. Or sorry, not programs, but they give you the option to earn interest on a variety of cryptocurrencies. So for the whole year leading up until now, where I was working, I would immediately invest 100% or as much as I could of my paycheck into this app and just start earning interest, which worked out pretty alright for me. I haven't really made a ton of money. Basically, my salary from the last year was $20,000, and right now I have $30,000. So it's been alright. It's been pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't expect those results if I had invested anywhere else. So I do believe we're in the very start of a bull run. So again, this video might look very different in a year from now, right? Which is why I'm making this video. This will be a good reference point. I would love to come back and look at this again with fresh eyes in the future, you know? So my other investments, my other biggest one is Cardano with 5,000. Cardano is like Ethereum. I believe Cardano is the most undervalued cryptocurrency right now. So if I could swap all my Crow for Cardano, I would. But all my crypto.com, all my Crow coins are locked up for another 100 days. So not much I can do about that. But that's all right. I'm still earning a lot of interest on those, so it's not like a waste of money or something. Then my other biggest investment is Unstoppable Domains, where I have 5,000. So that's a huge one for me. By the way, this number is totally jank. That is broken. That is not what the number is. And moving on. So another way you can earn interest, or that I'm earning interest, is through Cardano. They have staking, just went live. So not most, but some currencies allow you to stake them to power the network. You can, so I got this Web3 extension called Yoroi. That's how you pronounce it, Yoroi. And basically, you find a pool and you stake. You just send your you send your Cardano over there and you start earning interest. So like 6.4%, pretty freaking amazing. Considering the asset, Cardano will appreciate in value regardless, in my opinion. So to also get this like guaranteed interest is amazing. You'll never find this interest rate at any bank ever. Hi, sorry for the hard cut. I had to cut the video off there. I started talking for too long. So let me finish the video off here. Just gonna say thank you for watching. Hope you guys appreciate this content. Stay tuned for more. If you guys really appreciate it, I'll definitely do more stuff like this. Yeah, have a nice day. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.